like it's going to be a pretty busy couple of weeks ahead here. I'm going to be running around a lot, going from New Hampshire down to Massachusetts, back to New Hampshire, probably back to Massachusetts, and then out to somewhere else. Hopefully get to go explore somewhere. I did have a nice Labor Day weekend though with my sister and Morgan. Got to play a couple of rounds of golf. I feel like I'm kind of getting my swing back a little bit here, maybe getting back to my old golf days. Not quite, I'm still terrible, but it was fun though. It was a nice time out there, and now I am heading down to Massachusetts. Today I've got to help my grandparents with a project that they're doing around the house. After that, I'm going to be heading back and visiting my parents for a couple of days, and hopefully getting in the water. We got a little hurricane swell out there. Hurricane Larry is doing exactly what you could want from a hurricane. It's just staying out there in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, not impacting any land, and sending a probably pretty good amount of swell our way. Today is the day. Buoy readings off the coast of Rhode Island are reading 6.6 feet at 17 seconds right now. That is a serious groundswell. Most of you guys I know are not surfers, but let's just say that doesn't happen very often in the Atlantic Ocean. Pretty much ever, so this could be as good as it gets. I don't want to get too excited. You know, I've learned my lessons in the past about getting really amped up for hurricane swells and then having them be not as good as you expected, but I think it's going to be pretty good, guys. My plan for the day is to get out there, be in the water all day. I'm getting the GoPro ready right now for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I'm going to try to capture as much of the day as I can and just enjoy it. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Let's go get some surf. Surf ended up being a lot of fun. We definitely lucked out. I don't know if it was as good as it gets necessarily, but it was pretty darn close. Big thank you to Eamon for taking the time to get all that footage that you guys just saw. He's one of our friends, but he's having some injury issues, so he wasn't able to surf, but he showed up to film everything, and it was pretty awesome. So just nice to be able to capture that day. That really does not happen very often around here. I am now on my way back up to New Hampshire, about to drive through Boston here. And I know a few folks asked why I didn't go down to Florida to help Shannon with the renovation of the house. I'd say the biggest reason is that my sister and Morgan recently bought a new house in New Hampshire, and they are in the process of moving right now. So I wanted to be around to help them move. That's why I'm heading back up there today. They got a pod thing. They're going to be packing it all up with all their furniture, and then we'll be unpacking it all in the new house in a few days. So I just wanted to be around. The good news is Shannon's stay in Florida will be relatively short. She's only going to be there for about a month, and at this point now, it's only a couple of weeks. So I will be seeing her in about 3 weeks. I'll be picking her up in upstate New York, and then from that point on, we will be back to full-time van life. The two of us will be full-time in the van, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. I've basically just been camped here on the side of the road near my sister's house, across the street from my sister's house for the past couple of days. Like I said, I just want to be around for them while they are moving. We've been packing up in the evenings and kind of taking trips back and forth to the new place. They do have like a pod that they rented, but the pod is pretty much completely full at this point, so, and they don't want to rent like a second one. It's too late to do that. They only have a couple of days here, so it's just kind of crazy. They have a lot of stuff, and it's definitely making me kind of reflect on the things that I have. I mean, what I have inside this van is okay, but I was just at my parents' place a few days ago when I was down there surfing and everything like that, and you know, I do have some stuff there from my childhood that's just kind of piled up, and it's in the basement, and I don't know, guys, I think I want to go back down there at some point before I head out of New England and just kind of go through some of that stuff and pare it down as much as I possibly can. Only keep the handful of things that are really important and kind of get rid of a lot of the other stuff. I actually have some Pokemon cards and stuff from when I was a kid, and I think they're actually worth some money, so I think I might try to sell some of those on eBay. I have some posters, collectible posters as well, that might be worth something, so I don't know, I need to go through it all. I need to just sort of pare down. I want to just reduce my footprint, because if, you know, my parents ever do move, I don't want them to have to do what my sister and Morgan are doing right now with just tons of different things. I mean, they have like tons of lawn furniture, all these different, I can't even like list it all, guys. It's just a lot of stuff, and if you can't tell, it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. My brother-in-law Morgan took the day off from work today so that we can take a couple of trips, so I'm going to help him throughout the morning here, just sort of loading things up. They also have to go to the dump and get rid of a few things as well, just some junk that they have, so it's going to be a busy morning. It is a beautiful day today though, and probably the last one for like the next week. It's supposed to rain like every day after today for like the next week or so. So I would like to maybe get in a round of golf as well today. I haven't played in a while, and it's an absolutely perfect day for it. So maybe if we can get all this moving done, we can get out there and play a few holes.
Oh my god, I'm pulling my back out. Take another ball.
Just going to use the phone flashlight to keep light down. I am technically stealth camped here in front of like my sister's neighbor's house, and I don't really want them to know that I'm in here, so I'm just going to make this quick here, turn the lights off and get to bed. But today did go pretty well. Golf didn't really go well. It was pretty bad, but otherwise we were pretty productive. Like, definitely got a lot of stuff moved, made quite a few trips to the new place, and really don't have too much more left to do. I think that, you know, the big day is going to be the day after tomorrow, where they close on the new place, and we'll be doing everything. Like I said, guys, the next few days are going to be reserved for family, for helping them move, and then spending time with my parents who are going to be coming up here. And then, like I said before, I might even go back down there for a couple of days, down to Massachusetts, so that I can just kind of go through some things and come up with a plan of action for reducing what I have there, just sort of trying to reduce everything that I have altogether, continue to push that, I guess, that minimalism concept even further as best that I can. And I also want to do some projects around the van as well. Nothing too crazy or drastic or anything like that, but I do have a pretty long list of small things that I want to do to sort of streamline the efficiency of how I have the van set up and just sort of make it a little bit more comfortable overall. So I thought for a second that the neighbors might have seen the light in here because they like beeped the horn as they were driving by. They're pretty cool though. I don't think that they would actually have an issue with me parked here for a couple days. I am going to get some rest though, guys. I am absolutely exhausted. I got upgraded this morning. Driveway camping now. They came and picked up the pod, so I can actually fit in here for tonight, and then tomorrow is moving day, so we will be completely out of here. It's weird to think that they're not going to be in this house anymore. They've been here for the past few years, but they're moving to a really cool place, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys around there at some point in the future. But yeah, that's kind of, I know this video has been kind of weird. I've just been kind of driving back and forth, haven't really been doing too much exploring or free camping or anything like that, but it's just kind of what's going on in my life right now. Like I said before, family is the focus at this point, but in a couple of days, once this all kind of settles down, I am going to try to get back on the road. I got a few things planned for the next couple of weeks, maybe heading out to western Massachusetts, possibly Vermont. I would like to find a few free camping spots in the national forests away from the heavily populated areas like this. But for now, like I said, family is what I'm going to be focusing on. So I guess that pretty much sums it up for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, for following along, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.